Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your love reading of the tarot cards for the month of August, going into the month of September. Now, I do these readings always at mid-month, okay? They're a little bit on the late side, but I still feel like if you watch your general readings that I do at the beginning of the month, this will have, a deeper meaning for you, and it usually resonates um, so much better. So if you haven't seen your general reading, go check it out and let's see what the cards have for you. Taurus in love. Taurus in love. One more shuffle here. I'm using the Spellcaster's Tarot. And if you don't know me, my name is Patricia Cristina. I am also on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, but I do personal readings as well. So we start your love reading with the Justice card. Okay, so this is definitely a card of balancing the karmic scales, okay? But there could be some situations right now that you're being faced with that, you're trying to be fair with everyone, have an equal give and take. You could be going through a legal matter right now, and it has to do with family. This is the 10 of Pentacles. This is a card of marriage, family, prosperity, and abundance in the home. So it's definitely going into some legal matters when it comes to the house. Now, some of you could be involved with somebody in the legal system. You're in the legal system. Sorry for that. Many languages in my mind, but the legal system. Okay, so they could be lawyers, they could be judges, they could even be clerks of the court, stuff like that. Okay. Now, this Justice card in particular in this deck has the Wheel of Fortune at the top. So I feel like things are going to turn out very favorable for you, Taurus, okay? If it's, anything that has to do with a legal matter, Taurus, is going to be in your favor. Now we have the Five of Swords. So there's definitely been some kind of conflict in the home. Okay. There's been, these battles of will. Okay. Just pettiness, just arguing for the sake of arguing, just triggering each other, stuff like that. Okay. Taurus in love. Three of Pentacles. So you're going to have to work together on this. Okay, the Three of Pentacles is teamwork, collaboration. It's very important that you guys are in the same page about what it is that you're doing. This could be even going into new contracts, a new house, putting things down on paper. But this is causing a little bit of a shakeup to this happiness in the home. Okay, let's see why. Taurus. No. Taurus. Taurus in love. Taurus. And I like for my cards to come out as, as I'm shuffling. So, okay, so there's going to be a victory on this. You have the Six of Wands. So, you are going to overcome these obstacles that have been going on here. This, this going back and forth with arguing needlessly, and trying to manipulate things. Somebody is acting in sort of a selfish way, I feel here. Okay, and there could be children involved, and I'm just saying it because I feel like there's people that look up to you here. Now, this could be you, Taurus, as well, being very recognized for your talents. You could be somebody very talented in your work and the things that you do. People admire you. So, keep in mind that if you have children, and you have people, little ones, looking up to you, just to be sure that everything that you're doing is fair and just for them as well. Okay. But, I feel like, oh, here we go. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. You have it here with this Justice card too. So you're going through a situation that is karmic. This could have been something that was out of balance before, something that had been unfair. You were unfairly treated in the past, and now these things are being made right. And now with the Wheel of Fortune showing up in its entirety, this is saying that the energy that was being held back karmically is now going to start moving in your favor. And look, the Knight of Wands, it is going to really start moving, and you're going to see changes very fast. Look at that. This is the Knight of Wands. This is a fiery, fast knight, okay? And he's riding on a huge hawk or falcon, which you could look up its symbolism as well. But this is the energy of action being taken. Now, the Three of Cups is telling me that, there could be a third party involved in all of this, and that's maybe why these conflicts were arising. But in, in this context, the way that I'm seeing it, that could be for some of you, there could have been a third party, too much working, or too much partying, or too much being apart, things like that. But the way I'm seeing it right here is there's going to be a reason for celebration, okay? You're going to be liberated. You're going to be able to trust again. Let me get 3 cards for an outcome here for you, Taurus, and then we'll look at the bottom of the deck. Okay, I have 2. The Hermit, okay, so you could be dealing with a Virgo. A Hermit, okay. This is a card that shows up when we need to have a moment of introspection. Okay. And I feel like with all of this happening and that energy that could have been held up for you for a long time, now starts moving, you might need a moment to, take your time and really look at what's going on within you. Give me just one moment. There. What's going on within yourself? What has been your role in all of this? Okay. And what lessons have you learned through this situation that you've been in for a long time? Because the 10 of Pentacles to me it's years. Okay. This is a committed relationship. This is a marriage. This is something that has been going on for a long time. But coming out of that period of introspection, look what comes up. It's the 9 of Cups. So this is fulfillment. You're going to reach a point where you feel good about yourself just on your own. I don't feel like, this is actually a genie here in this tarot deck, but I don't feel like it's, somebody's making this happen for you more than you're making this happen for yourself. Okay. So it's also a card for me of self-love, self-worth, and definitely that sense of true fulfillment. One more card for Taurus, and then we'll look at the bottom of the deck for an overall. Bottom of the deck. Let's get one more card for an outcome. And then we'll pull an oracle card for you. Oh, we got two. We got two. And I believe in your general reading, we had the King of Swords show up. But look at this, the Sun. Awesome. Growth, expansion, spiritual enlightenment. Look at this. Beautiful. Now, with the King of Swords showing up, this is telling me that we have to work now from a place of our logical mind, okay? It's not about, letting our emotions take us and make us carried away, okay? The King of Swords is somebody that is intellectual, that, could be sort of serious and cold, but the sun melts all that coldness away, and it allows for things to flourish and grow and expand and things to become abundantly clear. Okay, now at the bottom of the deck we have the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like some of you are going to choose going off on your own. Okay, you could be afraid of what this entails. Financially, particularly, you could have certain fears and certain concerns, but I feel like you're going to be just fine, Taurus, okay? Below that, look at that. We have a really strong connection. Like maybe right as soon as you turn your back on this, you meet the love of your life with the Lovers. The Lovers is also choices to be made in love. So I feel like this is a time for choice. Some of you could be going through legal separations, divorces, and others of you could be trying to find your way back to each other, with this Three of Pentacles working together, Six of Wands, recognizing each other, your good qualities in each other, and using that energy of the Wheel of Fortune to bring things along. But the Wheel of Fortune is also a number 10, which is an ending. So there's a chapter here that needs to be, it needs to be finished. And, what happens when something ends, something new can begin. So let's see what we have for the power of love. What extra guidance can we give Taurus? Responsibility. And I believe that I was speaking on that with the Hermit. It's like having those moments of introspection and knowing what your role has been in all of this. Now it says you are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love that you express. This card of responsibility also speaks on the fact that you are responsible for somebody else's heart. You are responsible for the way that people see you, look up to you. Okay, the people that surround you, how do they know you? How could they respect you? What kind of boundaries do you set? And the responsibility of showing love through your actions, or accepting the consequence. Okay. Now, Taurus, with that, I am closing out this reading, this love reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it was of your liking. Please give me a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. September is upon us, and we are going through a very powerful week with this Pisces full moon and Mars going direct, and Mercury just went direct. So lots of powerful things happening. Try to just flow, try to be calm, and I'll see you very soon. Fearless, light, and love to you always.